How I became a planning engineer with zero experience. Yes, you read it right. And in today's video, I'm going to guide you people with full energy, with full strategy, and right roadmap, which is going to take you from your existing career to planning engineer. So don't worry, because my strategy is there, which I personally applied on my career like 10 years or 13 years ago. And now it is completely ready for you people. So this complete video is going to be like a gold mine for you people who are working as a site engineer, stuck in their low salary, and they are just complaining, I have no growth in my career. Companies are not giving us so many opportunities to grow in our career. So today's video is absolutely a roadmap for you people. So don't get anywhere. So this video, I would request you people watch till end of last moment. There are many things I'm going to share in this video which are going to help you to understand what exactly is going on out there in the industry. So before getting into the detail of today's video, I would request you people to subscribe this channel. And moreover, if you are going to write in the comment section area planning engineer, my team is going to randomly pick 3 lucky people and give them access to my premium project management workshop access, right? So I will share with you my story. I was hired back in 2010 as a site engineer on oil and gas project, and I was there, remained like a guy who don't get any kind of increment at the end of year. And I was like, oh my god, I'm like surviving without any increment. Like first year I was getting like 4,000 dirhams, the second year and third year again the same salary. So I was just working on the site. So site engineers are only dealing with the site stuff, like they are just taking about their site works, preparing the daily progress reports, which are very easy to do for any other person. Even if you are a non-engineer, you're a supervisor, you're a foreman, even you're an electrician, you will be given an instruction based demo and you will be starting doing in the next day, right? That is what I mean to say. But I had no experience in planning. At that time, I made up my mind, okay, I have to switch into my project planning control. So I started exploring the things with my university seniors, calling to one of my seniors who was at that time working in Saudi Arabia. So he picked up the call and he told me, okay, I'm working as a planning engineer. What do you need? I told that guy, okay, here I'm not surviving with anything because I have served for 3 years and no increment in my salary. So he suggested me something like, which is workable planning engineer roadmap. That is what actually I'm going to tell you people. And then I talked to another guy who was also working as a project manager, and that guy was coming through a LinkedIn networking. And then I was like, okay, listening to this guy, and it took maybe 2 months, 3 months. At that time I was actually working on an offshore area. So gathering all that data, gathering all that information and thinking what actually gonna work for me. So at that moment I started learning things by myself. Like I started learning about Primavera P6, project planning control and all that. And it took maybe like 6 months because I was working on offshore area. So it is not easy to survive on offshore area with your work and with learning things, right? So it took like 6 months, and right after 6 months I was enough confident to apply for the jobs, and it took 5 job interview calls to crack my first opportunity. And then I was hired in Saudi Arabia in one of the biggest company of Saudi Arabia, National Petroleum Services, right? So let me crack all this complete roadmap step by step, how you can start your career. Even you're a fresher, you are a site engineer, mid-career engineer, having 3 to 4 years of experience. You might be having experience in other domain, other service lines, but not having experience in planning. So there is one thing which I want to guide you people. The step number 1, everybody is going to think like, okay, I have no experience in project planning. How other company is going to hire me? That is the first confusion which is going to stop you to join this high paying salary job career, right? So it is not like that. If you are going to add certain skill sets, which I'm going to share with you in this complete strategy, of course, you are going to be a ready-made workable planning engineer for all those companies. Usually people are going to make this mistake. They are just going to show up in any Primavera P6 training program. They just learn this software and they are going to think we are now going to work as a planning engineer. And once they get any opportunity out there and in first interview, they are just like, oh my God, we got blank out there. We have no idea what they are asking to us. Like there are many questions, right? So that is the big mistake. Now, if you want to grow like a planning engineer, you have to learn like a planning engineer. So there are 4 important things which I focus at that time. My senior told me like Primavera P6 is only going to make you a data entry operator. This is just a software. You can learn it easily. But before jumping into Primavera P6, you have to learn other things. You have to learn about that documentation of that industry, like what kind of documents we are as a planning engineer going to deal on the daily basis, like tender documents, contract documents, BOQs, and different kind of templates, right? Progress tracking templates and processes, like how to do time management, cost management, resource management. So I can categorize these two important things into two categories, like project management strategies and product development, our construction statements, our construction methodologies, their processes, their documentations. And then finally, contract is going to give you the guidelines. So then finally, it comes last to the Primavera P6. Once you are get done with all the concepts, how to make time management for your building construction project, time, cost management, resource management for road, pipeline, whatever project you are going to deal with, right? So all those people out there who are freshers, they are lucky enough, they are getting this information at very start of their career. But all those people like 5 years of experience, 7 years of experience, you guys are also lucky, because at this moment you have already so much knowledge about construction site, about execution, about your product. Either you're working on pipeline, buildings, solar plants, combined cycle power plants, energy projects, renewable energy projects, wherever you are working, and you have experience. And that experience is already there, because to become a planning engineer, you need four things: project management, which is all about implementation of time management, cost management, resource management, risk management, right? And the second thing is your exposure on the site area. How much you know about that product, what are the different phases. So you are going to implement, you are going to combine these two kind of thing, project management with construction process, and you will refine your data. How much time my foundation is going to take, how many people I need to hire, how much cost, and how much total work is there. So you are going to conduct this analysis for every single step on your building, on your pipeline, on any project, and you are actually going to refine your data to get enter into P6 as per contract clauses, conditions, standards, requirements which are mentioned on the contract, right? So finally, you will be developing a project schedule. Now, when you start learning like this way, now the next step is just to apply in the companies. Now, here a lot of people are going to make mistake number two. They are just going to mention in their resume, like, we have got this training from this institute and now we are applying with their existing experience. Maybe their existing or previous experience is working as a design engineer, QA, QC engineer, or any other job role. So remember one thing: recruiters or managers or anybody who is going to hire you, they are not going to hire you if you are going to just be that much honest. I'm not saying you people be dishonest to anybody, but work enough that you can show your experience. Like, you have to train yourself enough that your experience will be shown in the job interview. You got my point? Like, you have to go through that training in a way that you feel like, I have done one real project, and you can just write that real project experience like 1 year, 2 years in your resume, and then you can just show in job interview. So up to that much level, you have to work in your training yourself and all that, right? That is important thing. And that is how companies are going to, first thing is very important, shortlisting gonna be done. Once you are there, you have added all those skills, you have systematically added all those trainings, previous experiences, appropriate keywords on your resume, companies are going to shortlist you. The second thing, to crack that job interview. So that is the challenging thing. But if you are going to give your 100% honesty to your training and all that, learning each and everything as per real industry, and believe me, project management is the most joyful journey to learn as compared to any other career, project management, because personally we are implementing project management in our life on daily basis. We are managing our time, we are managing our money, we are managing people around us, and we are managing our milestones, targets, which we can consider as our work, right? So this is something from our own daily routine life, so we can't get bored to learn it. So you have to put your 100%, right? And here I can show you many screenshots where you can see the transformation of these people. They were, once upon a time, they were working as a site engineer, maybe QA/QC engineer, maybe safety guys. So these all people have contacted me, they have attended my live free master classes, and they got that one strategy through which I actually guide people in a appropriate way, in a detailed way, how they can become planning engineers. If you are going to write in the comment section area, my team is going to give you that link to attend my live free masterclass. So all these screenshots you can see, some are from UK, Canada, Australia, America, Pakistan, India, Gulf region, they are upgrading their career from site engineering to the planning engineering, from any other ordinary low salary, low growth job career to ultimately planning engineer job career. So this is the complete strategy. But before winding up this video, there is one more important thing, because a lot of people like site engineers, design engineers, they are thinking one more thing. If we are going to switch our career into project planning control, maybe our previous experience gonna be zero. It is not like that actually. Actually, your previous experience is going to support you people to understand project planning control. For example, if you are already have worked on the site area as a site engineer, so you might be familiar, I'm sure, not might be, I'm sure you are familiar with all those task lists, like how to set up your site area, how to make your foundation works, inside the foundation, what kind of things like layout and marking, excavation. So as a site engineer, you have familiarity with all of these task lists, and that is what you are going to do in project planning control. That is your bonus. So your experience is not gonna be, zero. And more important thing, nowadays, AI is everywhere. AI has entirely transformed every single career. Either you're an engineer, non-engineer, or anybody. If you are going to learn AI, then you are going to get benefits in next upcoming few months. Why? Because AI has enhanced productivity for every single job role. So even if you have no experience, you are welcome to join this job career, because AI is going to give you very quick learning. And even you are a mid-career level engineer and you are thinking, okay, how can I deal this document to that document? That document will be transformed to this document, and then every workflow is now easy to understand, easy to follow with the help of many available AI models. And if you want to learn this complete roadmap strategy with me, you can attend my upcoming live free masterclass, in which I'm going to talk about EPC industry project planning control, plant shutdown industry project planning control, and delay analysis, claims management with Primavera P6. Along with this skill understanding, I'm also going to talk about AI application, which has amazingly changed every single thing. Apart from this one, I'm going to talk about all those job placement techniques which you must know to find your next job opportunity with multinational companies. Apart from this one, there is one more important thing. You can interact with me in live way. You can put up your questions and I can answer them. So don't forget to write in the comment section area. 3 random pickups will be given access to my premium workshop of Primavera P6. So don't forget to write in the comment section area. See you in next video.